Hi, it's Sam with Hiner Outdoor Living. Getting deep into this new project that's going to be the knees, McGee's, whatever you want to say. Alright, we're good.
We are the yardists. We take boring, mundane yards and transform them into livable works of art. Our mission? To inspire life outside.
What is up, guys? Sam with Hiner Outdoor Living here, and today is a super exciting day. We are getting underway with a fairly large project. We're anticipating this one to run us 4 to 6 weeks or so. We'll see what the weather kind of throws at us, but let's take a look at what we've got coming, show you the different features and kind of just the overall scale of this yard that we're going to be transforming. So come with me. Starting out over here, connecting back into the existing patio which we're standing on, we've got a flagstone walkway that's going to meander down its way to a destination fire pit patio. Right off of that fire pit patio, we've got a really nice pond going in, about a 10 by 12, 12 by 12 or so, with a stream coming out the top. We're starting right about here. First fall's coming back towards the house so that we can get maximum enjoyment from the existing patio, the hot tub, the barbecue, the dining room table, just really multifunctional space that's enjoyed from all around property. Nice sized round paver patio with a gas fire pit in the middle, really to extend that enjoyment into the night, but also into the fall and the winter, so that this is a year-round space. Out here in Colorado, we've got great summer weather, but in the winter it can get a little bit nippy, and sometimes you just don't want to be outside. With this gas fire pit and the output of it, we will have no issues there. You can use it through Christmas, through the new year, doesn't really matter. We're gonna have a large turf space throughout here. That's gonna be green year-round, no maintenance, no mowing, and just really that year-round enjoyment for the clients so they can still maintain some yard space for some games. We're on a beautiful 5-acre property in the Black Forest, so if you look around, it's tons of natural surrounding, pine trees, native grass, just really gorgeous. What we do here, we don't want to just contradict everything else around us. We want it to both complement the architecture of the house, but also complement the natural terrain and scenery. So for that smooth transition and blend, we're going to be doing a low grow native throughout the back kind of fence line, just to transition into there. That's kind of the quick overall scope of what this backyard is. It's not going to be a quick one, but it's going to be a fun one, and really excited to see how this transformation is. Just waiting for this old man.
Huh? I got orange, white, green, and blue.
Orange is no-go, but yeah, orange is cable, so so we'll get that a lot flatter. And then that comes down.
Does it look good?
Beautiful. Now we can really see our blank slate. They've got all of our trees out. Right here is obviously going to be our septic. The leach field is just out that way, so we'll be very careful around here. But what we're going to be looking at doing is from the gate in, we're going to be doing a flagstone path. So our second flagstone path picks up from here and meanders down that way to the patio. I think what we'll do is we'll kind of start off by just locating roughly center of patio, get that painted out. I've got my iPad, so we'll pull some measurements. We'll kind of paint that pond out, but obvious first 2 steps are going to be gas line trench. So we'll locate the meter and get that running, and then pond and patio is going to be that first step so that we can get the hardscape crew in here. We can continue working on this outer side once the hardscape crew is over here running, but it's not going to be a pond wall, so we don't have a block wall. We're integrating it more like at our office with a large flagstone piece. So we kind of have to excavate the pond in order to really get that guy set. So that's what's going to really be the determining factor of getting an efficient project going. Will be gas line and pond, and then all the other moving parts can start to come together. Turf, not sod. Over here, we're gonna berm up a little bit to provide a little bit of additional screening and visual interest. And then over here, we've got some hoop size going in for additional screening of the road, both visual and noise. So we'll kind of take a look at largely this area today, and that'll get you started. Okay.
Cool beans.
All right, find this gas meter for me.
Find the gas meter.
Can you guys please go find this gas meter for me? Let's go for a walk real quick.
All right, a stroll.
Did you find it?
Where's it got?
The search continues. Found it. I done told you it'd be on the road now.
Lord.
Yeah. Oh, yellow paint, yellow flags.
Like where it's headed.
Yeah. I know that there's a line running up that direction, and it's got to be coming in from somewhere over there, but we can't trench yet. Damn. Where's my paint? Is it painting?
Huh?
Well, my gas meter, and there's a bunch of electric boxes there, so I don't really know how we can.
I called it in weeks ago, dude.
There's a meter there, and I know there's a stub up by the barbecue on this house, so it's gonna run from here the same basically route that we're gonna be needing to run. So I can't really stick a machine in the ground until we figure that one out. We'll be okay. Still a little half run. Small seat. That's neat. Well, my fun's been had for the day.
Yeah.
Back to work.
The edge of the patio.
From the edge of the patio, from where that kind of first flagstone is.
Right there, yeah.
Okay, let me see how close you are. Right here?
Yeah, ish.
Okay. To center?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty damn close. 35.7.
That's with this right here.
The ultimate measuring tool.
Uh-huh.
The fingertip. I think what let's do is we'll kind of triangulate it some.
Yeah.
So we'll take it from this rough corner. So we got 60 feet from the column that's behind you. So we got 60 feet and like 65, 66 feet. Well, no, not quite. All right, so we're headed up to the second story balcony here to capture the view. When designing these fire pit patios and outdoor living spaces, we want to be mindful of where they're located and get the maximum functionality out of it. So while this one's a little bit more of a destination patio, we still want that visual to be enjoyed from the house side as well. So we're up here barbecuing or hanging out on the balcony. We want to be able to look down and have that kind of as a focal point off into the distance. So right now we're just kind of checking on layout. Ethan is standing where kind of the fire pit's gonna go, center of patio. And we just want to make sure that our sight lines are open. Back down.
Oh yeah.
So let's get that kind of pulled off of the patio, and then we'll start to get that stream. That'll tell us if we need to shift that whole thing down a little bit, or if our proximity from house is good right now. So get this pond painted out. I'll start with that flagstone piece and go from there. Patio layout looks great, pond layout. Obviously we want to dial the turf back in, but that's kind of our approximate square footage for, you know, the first couple days of prep and everything. Continually check from up here. As much as the yard is used from down there, it's going to be viewed from up here most of the time because it comes off their kitchen. So keep in mind that we want it to look good from on the ground, but we also want it to look good from up here. So as you tweak your lines, just check from up top.
Done by
I told
Friday?
him there was no paint, there's no flags, there's no
Friday.
There's no marking.
I don't know if it's
All
gonna
that happens
be
is confirmation.
This Friday, next Friday, the
I gave
following
him the
Friday, but we'll be
confirmation,
done
he
by
looked it up
a
and said,
Friday.
Let me get back to you.
Done by Friday?
Yeah. Not this Friday though. Friday in September. Which? Don't know yet. What is up, guys? Sam with Hiner Outdoor Living, and it is the end of week 1 on this project. I want to give you a little glimpse into what's happened and what's to come. So behind us, it doesn't look like much. Huge yard, it's been demoed all out, and we're starting to prep for everything that's to come. We've gotten started on the water feature, all the excavation, getting that dug out and starting to get the boulders slung in. Also, we got a huge gas trench. So we're on a 5-acre property, not working on the full 5 acres, but our gas meter is 150 to 200 feet that direction through the native. So we got a huge line trenched in here. Gas lines ran, getting ready for that fire pit and for that patio. So if you come over here, we start to see it coming together. So we got our gas line right behind me here. Where I am standing is going to be the location of their fire pit and the patio that surrounds it. We keep coming this way. What we wanted to do with this was get really good integration between the patio and the water feature. So to do that, we took this large flagstone slab and we actually broke it down to a more manageable size. What that's going to do is kind of come into that paver patio, break those pavers up a little bit, and then also be that cohesive transition right into our pond off to our left here. So a really nice just kind of overhanging edge that's going to bring you right up to the water and make it highly interactive. You can dip your toes right in, turn around, warm them off up the fire pit. So with this pond, it's not a huge pond, but it's really going to bring a huge ambience out here and enhance this backyard. So we got a 3-foot deep pond that I'm standing in the bottom of. We went 3 foot deep so that we could give the flexibility of goldfish or koi. It's just going to give us a lot more possibilities with this, you know, aquatic planting sections, but also having fun with fish and creating that whole ecosystem. So we're standing in the bottom here at about 3 feet. Then we start to get into some plant shelves. Those are going to allow us some lily room and just some different aquatic sections. Coming up a little bit higher, we've got our final plant shelf that starts to kind of set where that water level goes, but really get that nice transition that flows into the remainder of the landscape. We still got a lot of work to do out here. We are just getting started, another couple of weeks at least. This is just the first of many, so stay tuned. We've got a lot coming. When you check back to the next video, part 2, a whole lot more is going to be done. It's going to be a crazy transformation. So thank you guys for watching and following along. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.